Hey, my YouTube fan, my Lego fans out there, welcome to my channel. I'm your girl Ash. I love to build, not just my muscles, but build my brain, my eye vision, and I like to build Legos. And I just thought I'd bring you into my world on what it's like to build Legos. So tonight, basically, I want to start off with basically the basics of Legoing. And pretty much I have here how to read a Lego box and also how to read a Lego manual. Not everybody knows how to read a Lego manual, so I'm going to pretty much basically break it down the basics of how to read a Lego box and to read a Lego manual. Okay, so pretty much when you're going shopping for a Lego, get to know the box. The box tells you pretty much what's about to be inside, what you're going to be getting into. So you're going to have each Lego box has a Lego brand up here. This is by Lego City. Okay, you have Lego City. This is the brand you're going to do. You're also going to have the age group. This is a 5+, so it pretty much, if you're obviously if you're 5 years and older, you can do it. A 2-year-old possibly could not be doing this because, you know, choking hazard, their fine motor skills are just not up to par to put something like this to grasp the pieces. So anybody 5 and up is appropriate to do this. You'll also have a description of what this is. This is actually an ice cream truck, okay? And pretty much on the front in the picture, you'll pretty much have what you're building, an ice cream truck, okay? Flip over to the back of the box. It's pretty much going to give you an example of what's going to be inside, what you're going to be expecting. May have a couple of the steps on the back. Pretty much just gives you a sneak peek of what's about to happen, okay? This is pretty much the box, okay? Each Lego model that you build comes with a manual. This manual has actually 2 manuals divided, manual number 1 and manual number 2. Obviously, you'll start off with number 1 because number 1 comes before number 2. So I'm going to show you pretty much how to read a Lego manual, okay? Again, this is the front of what you'll be building. It's an ice cream truck, okay? Open up to page 1. This Lego model has a Lego character in it. So usually, typically, they have you start off with a Lego character first, you know, the head, the body, and the pants. You don't really have to. I usually don't. I like to wait till last to do the little characters. It's cuter that way. And so pretty much you are, it has Lego characters in there, okay? So let's move on to step number 1, okay? Let's get over to step number 1. This is a Lego manual, step number 1. Okay, so what you're going to do is you have the number 1, and it gives you a description of what you're going to grab. And it has 1X, meaning you only need 1. And so I have here, I have my 1 long, and they do match, 1 long rectangular piece. And what I usually do is make sure you have a pen. So once you grasp the piece, all you can do is just go like this and just put a check mark. So you'll mark off where you're at. And easy, step number 1, grab that, okay? Flip over, step number 2. Now, step number 2, you need 2 of these black things. And what you can do is pretty explanatory. It shows you what it looks like if you guys can see it. There you go. And what it has here is, it has the long gray rectangular piece, and you're going to take 2 of the black little squares, and you're going to simply attach them. It shows you're going to attach them to each side. So I'm going to demonstrate to you real fast, and I have it right here. This is what one of them looks like, just like that. And what you're going to do, you take it, and you're going to simply attach. I'm going to show you when I get done. Give me 1 second. Okay, and this is it. It should look like that. What they did was they took the 2 pieces and attached them on each side, this side and that side, with the little hook things hanging out. So it should end up looking like this. Does that match? Good. Again, take your pen, put a check mark. Moving on to step number 3. All right, step number 3, you're getting into different color Legos now. Now you're getting into red and blue, okay? This is step number 3. You have a, now also too, when you're doing Legos, make sure you count the little holes, circles, there's one, 2, 3, 4. So you're gonna grab a 4 red, and then for the blue, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Make sure you count those little circles. It's very important, guys. So you need a 1, 6 blue and 1, 4 red. That's what I call it. And so what do I have? A 1, 6 blue. Let me count for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's a 6 blue. And you need a 4 red. Look right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. These, for step number 2, these are all you need. Okay? Now, for step number 2, I have in my hand. All you're going to do is take that 4 red and put it underneath here, right there, and that 6 blue underneath here. And I'm going to demonstrate for you. Okay? And it should look just like that. And so when you lay it side by side, see how you have the black, the red, the blue? Black, red, blue. That's it. Take your pen, put a check mark. Now we're going to move on to step numbers 4 and 5. Okay, step number 4. This is step number 4. It tells you up here in your guide what you need, and so you need that to build this. As you go, by the way, all you're simply doing each time is adding on to the previous step. If you notice, all I'm going to do is add on more to this. And as you keep adding on, you're eventually going to be building the truck, okay? So all we need here is a 4 red and a big blue square. So I have here a 4 red, 1, 2, 3, 4, and I have my blue square. That's all you need. And what you're simply going to do is you're going to put the 4 red, you're going to put the big blue square right here and the red underneath. Let me demonstrate for you. And so it should end up looking like this. You have blue, blue, and the red. All you're simply doing is just matching. That's all you're doing. Okay? Again, take your pen and put a check mark, because you want to keep up with your steps in case. And this does happen. There are instances where you'll be building, you might get a little heavy-handed, and it may break. So you have to go back. Where did I leave? What happened? But if you have a check mark, you'll know, okay, this is where I left off. Last step, number 5, we're going to do for tonight, step number 5. You're going to need a 4 red and 2 of those black hook things. So I have here a 4 red, 1, 2, 3, 4, and I have 2 of the black hook things, okay? And all you're simply doing for step number 5 is you're going to add it. I'll show you. You're going to add it at the other end. See how that is all still gray right there? You're going to fill it in. And you're going to leave just the 2 little gray squares open. See how it's not all covered up? See that? Let me demonstrate for you. And all I'm doing, guys, is very visual. I'm just matching here. I'll show you. And as you can see, the comparison here. Look, focus. Let me circle this area for you. See where I circled? See where I circled at? See how that matches? Red, the 2 blacks and the red, and you see how you have 2. Excuse my middle finger. See how you have 2 gray left, and you have 2 gray. This is exactly. These are these minute details that when you're doing Legoing, especially when you get to the more tinier pieces, focus on those minute details. I'm telling you, it's going to really help you. And so I pretty much wanted to show you a couple steps for tonight, 1 through 5. And as you can see, we have already built what looks like probably the bottom of the truck. And then you're done. That's it. Okay. There you go. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for part 2. Bye.